Hello viewers, it's your car guy here giving you a car tip to help you out and stay warm during the winter. Alright, simply put, wait at least 5 minutes before you turn the heat on in your car. When you start that vehicle, wait at least 5 minutes. I'm gonna explain why. Everybody wants to turn on the heat as soon as they get in the vehicle. They want to put the fan all the way up and they think that's going to get the heat to them faster, but it's not. You actually delay in the process when you do that. So what you need to do is wait 5 minutes at least to let the engine warm up, and then you'll be able to warm up too. So quickly to explain it, the engine runs off of coolant. All right, the heat runs off of coolant. All right, the coolant needs to warm up so it can warm you up. All right, so the coolant basically warms up by moving through the engine. See it right here, right? It goes right here, and it goes through the engine, circulates, warms up, right? And it stays there, right? It stays there until it gets too hot, and then it pushes out to the radiator, right? The radiator is up here, it has a fan on it, you know? That's why it has this fan thing right here, fan little indicator. It cools off the engine, the coolant, once it gets to a certain temperature. When you turn the heat on, you are actually sending the coolant that way towards the cabin, all right? Towards the cabin area. And then that also has a fan and a radiator like the radiator up front, but it's called the heating core, all right? So when you are sending the coolant to the cab area, you are basically cooling off the coolant. You don't want to do that. You want to warm it up, right? So you want to shut this off, right? And cut the circulation. Keep all the coolant heat right here. Keep it right here so it's easier for it to flow. And then once it's warm, it'll push out to the cabin. All right. That way, you're not cooling it off when it goes up here. When you just send it up to the heater core, to the cabin, you're really just cooling it off. I'm about to draw y'all a little fan. Yeah, it's real elementary. But yeah, that is cooling off the engine. And it's cooling off the coolant. And when you do that, it's going to delay the process of warming you up. Also, this is good to know if you are trying to cool down your engine. For example, if you have a bad thermostat, right? You can turn your cabin heat on, and that will allow the engine to cool down, right? Because that coolant is going to be pushed through to the cabin area into this fan, which is going to cool down the coolant. So that's just a tip you can put in your tool bag just in case you're ever overheating and it's due to the thermostat. This could help you out. Here's a better picture just in case my elementary drawing didn't help you out. I can make it clear for you right now. You want to keep the coolant right here for about 5 minutes at least before it has to run its race back to the heater core, which is like over here. All right. So when you keep it off, when you keep the heat off, you're keeping it right here. When you turn it on, it has to run a race, right? The coolant has to run a race right here. And it also has a fan on it, which you control. So when you have that fan on and the coolant has not warmed up yet, it's taking a longer time to run its race. It's taking a longer time to warm up. All right, you want to warm that coolant up when you're cold, right? So you want it to warm up faster by staying here at the engine rather than taking a long trip to the heating cabinet, right, to the heater core, all right? So hopefully that makes it clear for you, right? And you understand it. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment, ask. Yeah, I do it all the time anyway, so just get to that, comment, send a question, I'll answer it. Hopefully this helped y'all out, right? Help you stay warm during this winter. It's been a cold winter, it really has. So Hopefully y'all are staying warm, right? Just think about this whenever you go to hit that heat button, right? Wait a couple minutes, all right? Let that thing warm up, and then turn the heat on, all right? Have a little bit of patience, you know. Besides that, again, stay warm this winter. God bless.